All right, so Stephanie, who's next?
So next up was Hailey Wright, 19 years old from Redwater, Texas, and she sang Before the Next Teardrop Falls. I believe it's by Freddie Fender.
Um,
And I
first
believe
of-
Dolly Parton also did a version of this song as well.
But if he ever breaks your heart, if those teardrops ever start, I'll be there before the next teardrop falls.
First of all, stunning, beautiful young lady. Stunning. And her B-roll was so powerful. I'm in love with her stepdad. Like.
Oh yes.
And I wouldn't even. You know what? I hate that term because I am not a stepdad. I'm a dad. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't believe in step. That saying, that man is that woman. That young lady is his daughter. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to watch the episode to check out the B-roll. It's interesting. I'm going to jump around a bit to the I think it was Kelsea started to speak into her. I heard Reba. For some reason, she gave me a Reba vibe. Kelsea was named Trisha Yearwood, and
Winona.
Who else was she named? Winona. Right. I thought of another redhead personally. I thought Reba. Her sound. I said it was like country with almost a Tejano sound, like a Selena, right? Like I don't know. I heard.
Come on, bitty bitty bum bum.
Yeah, I heard a Tejano music sound in her. I like her voice. Her voice reminded me of a mixture of country, bluegrass, and Tejano music. I said it was wild. I said it was very mature for 19. I said she has a very unique tone. It is a very, very much a storytelling voice.
Mm-hmm.
I said, give someone like Hailey Jolene, and you will get probably one of the most brilliant, haunting renditions of that song that you will ever hear. She's got that type of voice that will take us there with that song. That voice that song needs since Dolly, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Beyonce and Miley did a wonderful rendition. But I want to hear Jolene is almost haunting. Because it is a song of desperation.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I hear in her voice. Like I hear the pain. I hear her figuring out who she is ethnically, and her whole life getting spun around because she didn't realize that she was indeed, she had a different father, and like I just hear all that in her voice. That discovery and removal from struggle, if that makes sense. So I like Hailey. I want to hear more. I need to hear Jolene because I'll be like this, because it's going to be crazy if they give her. She has that voice that could really deliver on a song like that.
Yeah.
Stephanie?
Yeah, so Hailey was actually my watch with me, which if you are on Patreon, I record myself watching one of the artists, at whatever time it works
Watch
out
with
for me.
Was the leak. Oh no, you do the leak also.
I do the leak also, but I also do like live while I'm watching the show. I come over to my computer and I watch and react live to a random artist. And today it was Hailey, and just like you, I was really touched by her story. It was interesting because as she was talking about like her hair was different than her sisters and all that, I was like, but they're not gonna say she got a different daddy. And sure enough, they was like, she got a different daddy. And I was like, oh my God, that's what it actually was. Like, oh, okay. But it was really cool to see her daddy be so emotional and so like love her so much.
And her sisters,
her stepdaddy, but like you said, her daddy and her sisters. Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah. So when she began, like my mouth was like this. Cause she came in country strong. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of voice I was expecting, but she came in strong with her vocal. And it was great. It was like that old school female country sound. She had that yodel. She has range. You they were shocked at how old she was. And I was shocked with the vocal that was coming out of her mouth because it sounded like a very much more mature vocal, but it was really cool to hear that kind of country sound because we have not really heard a lot of that this season. It felt very like Patsy Cline, like old school, like vocal.
They had
She
her sing
did,
blue. They had her do
yeah.
blue.
They did, which I was like, that was kind of smart, but it's also
Yeah.
kind of not smart because she can't sing it within the competition. And I would have liked to have heard her sing that during the competition. So I get why Kelsea did it, but I was like, if you already knew you were going to pick her, don't be wasting songs right here.
Especially
I
a
think that
song as good as Blue.
exactly. I think that she got a little bit nervous after chairs turn, which I've been finding that artists do get a little bit more nervous once the chairs turn and the coaches are actually looking at them. But it didn't take away from what I heard of the quality of her sound. And I think she's going to do well in this competition.
Yeah. Awesome. So who did she wind up choosing?
So Michael and Kelsea turned for her, and she ended up going with Kelsea.
Good pickup for Kelsea. I think she is going to grow by leaps and bounds, and Kelsea is going to give her the exact song she needs to make a deep run.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.